Okay, I think we are live. Let's post this on Instagram. Let's see. Let's pull up this live stream on my phone, and then we can begin. Why want to say that I'm live on my other phone? That's weird. Okay, yeah, we're live. Alright, I pulled it up on my second phone. What is good, everyone? We are live in living color. What's good, Fireblade, Rico, Caleb, Neon Broly? Damn, Neon Broly, it's been a minute. J. Roy, okay. What's good, everyone? In today's live stream, I'm going to be making these blood effects that I made recently that a lot of you guys seem to like a lot, so that makes me happy. I'm going to be making these blood effects, but we're going to be doing it in green for alien blood. So we got the Xenomorph, we got the Predator from Prey, and then we got Venom, another alien. So I picked the midget Venom though, so that way it's it's just a little funny. But yeah, would you guys have any NECA any NECA alien figures or Prey? I say Prey or Predator figures, because I only have this one. I think this is the first one from Alien 1, and yeah, this one's really good. The only issue that I have is that like there's like a little bit of like weird plastic going on, like residue right here. I don't know what that is, but yeah, these figures are fully decked out with sculpted detail, and it's really, really nice. But we're gonna be making blood for them. And I would pick the tall Venom, but I think it'll be funny if short Venom is here. What's good, Cyber Kaiju? Dean the Bean? IDK? What's good? Alright. So, this is like my real first attempt at making blood. I've done many things with hot glue before. And like I try to make like Venom like symbiote accessories, but I recently watched a video on making blood accessories. Now, you can do this with regular glue. You don't have to get the colored ones like I do. I mean, if you want to, of course. I'm just saying, but like what you can do with regular hot glue is make the design and then paints over it, which low key I think could be a little bit better, because that way you can really fill it in. Like with here, there's some parts that are dark red and then like a lighter red color. I don't know if you guys like see what I'm talking about, but maybe, what's it called? Maybe if you did it with like the regular see-through hot glue and you paint it, it can cover most of the bases. But we're gonna be essentially recreating all these right here, but in green. But yeah. So just push these to the side, and we're going to start, because the whole time my hot glue gun has been heating up. So yeah, let's put that there. So there we go. So we have my green hot glue sticks right here. So all you need is this is really, really simple. It's nothing crazy. All you need is parchment paper. You guys probably have this at home. Almost everyone has parchment paper. So all you need is parchment paper. You need a hot glue gun. This one I've had for years, and it's still working. I think I got this. When I get this, like I'll say like mid 2010s. So this one still works. You can get this literally anywhere. George Washington is in the chat. What? That's a name. So, but yeah, you can get these, and you can get a hot glue gun and hot glue sticks. They're extremely cheap. But the ones I got, these hot glue sticks I got from Amazon. I got these a while back. I have like every color you guys can imagine. And yeah, so we're gonna be using this to save me some time. Let's see what you guys say. What's good? Crested Animations. Corey G says, "Hey, do you know a way I can get a Mayfix comic Spider-Man for cheap?" If you're talking about like the authentic one, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I can't help you there. But if you want an alternative, I mean, CT Toys has made the same one for the low. Was good. Deadly Productions. Isn't Venom's blood black? That's a great question. Let's look this up real quick. I could have sworn I've seen somewhere where it was green. Let's look this up. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, Google, you're not helping me right now. Well, thanks, Google. Google is not helping me right now. Let's see. Alright, so never mind. Google's not helping me right now. But the point is, I grabbed some aliens. Let's see. Crusted says, I made a 4-minute stop motion for FPS 24. I've been waiting for your subscriber showcase so you can see it. I think you're gonna like it. Okay. I don't know. What's it called? I don't know when's the next one. I can try next week. Yeah, I can probably try next week. Rico says there's lag. Is there lag going on? Let's see. Okay. So we'll start this. So right now the hot glue. Okay, the gun is hot, so that means it's ready to go. So usually, sorry if you guys can see, there's a little bit of red left. So I'm gonna use another glue stick to push out the remaining bit of red. So in the video, I talked about how you can draw out a design. What's it called? You can draw out a design, or you can just freestyle it. It doesn't really matter because again, it's blood. So we're gonna just push out the remaining bit of red, and then we're gonna move on to the green. Let's see. Crested says, my birthday, I'm getting the SH Figure Arts Toby and SHF Japanese Spider-Man. Those are some good figures. Damn, bro, you got some money. What alien is in the symbiote suit Spider-Man figure is that? This is the NECA alien. I think it's, I forgot the name, like the exact name, but I know it's from the first Alien movie from NECA. And then this is the Mayfix Venom figure. But okay. So if you guys haven't used the hot glue gun, essentially when there's only a little bit of hot glue left, you take your finger and push the new hot glue stick into the back, and then essentially you just push out the remaining hot glue. So I'm just gonna be again making up some BS right now. I'm just gonna push out all the remaining red. I'm not gonna be using this red for anything. Okay, so right now I can tell that it's about to transition to green. This is just to get all the red out. Because I would do green. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can tell I was about to... Yeah, it's already transitioning to green right now. So, there you go. I don't know if you guys can see it, but green is coming out. I'm just pushing out all the remaining red. So then that way, it's going to be good. Alright, so it looks like we have a little bit left. That's going to dry really, really quick. Let's see. Nice hands? Alrighty, thank you. Let's see. What Shredder figure would prefer? I guess you're saying like what I prefer? I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of don't like any of the Shredder figures that I have. I think a Shredder figure that I would like is the live action one from the original Turtle movie. I think that would be a Shredder figure that I'd like the Super Shredder. That's something that I'll be interested in, but the ones I have, I'm not really a big fan of. What's good, J Animations and Dylan? Nice. IDK says, wait. Oh, the recipe? Yeah, no, I thought it worked out a bit. I'm still like I don't know what it is. I'm a lot better with the like with my like I don't know what I had. I don't know if it was a cold, the flu, or whatever, or fever. I don't know what I had, but I was still like I'm a lot better now. But I still have like the cough and whatnot. So hopefully that goes away soon. Let's see. Both of them have Mountain Dew blood. I'm dead. Nah, they both have green blood. So I figured why not just do the effects like the same ones I did there, but in green. A 3D pen? I do not have a 3D pen. I don't know. I don't have that. And besides, this is like extremely cheaper. I know 3D pens can be expensive. What is your favorite figure from NECA? It's probably this guy right here, or one of my Jason Voorhees figures. Let's see. Um, I love your custom figures. Thank you. Which one is your favorite one? Xavier, you should make a gunshot effect. So you know what? Maybe that could be the next like a video that I make, like on the accessories or how to make them. I could do that one. Yo, Unraveled, where do you find your shredder figures? Because I need a shredder for gear. I can't find any. Which shredder figure are you talking about in particular that I have? Are you talking about? Are you just think anyone? Because I personally like. I think the one that I would like the most is Super Shredder, but yeah, I'm not really. I'm not really sure which one. If you're like looking for anything in particular. So we're gonna create an effect similar to this right here, but using green. So I'm just gonna be copying essentially the designs that I had already. Is it confirmed that Jada got the license for Invincible, or is it just the rumor? I think it is confirmed. I think it is. I haven't like looked that much into it. So what I'm doing with the hot glue is essentially I'm making the line, right? Like I'm making like the layout of it, and I'm pouring glue, but I'm using the nozzle as well to pretty much push it and make it like messy, sort of like creating an outline for it. And what I'm doing is just moving it around with the nozzle. That way it can look a little bit like messier, if that makes sense, to give it essentially this textured look that you see right here. So I don't know if green, because this green is a lighter color, I don't know if this is going to require more glue, because the red one is a darker color, you know what I mean? So it was able to like cover more of the like this like it being see-through compared to this one that this one might require more. So let's add more over here. Let's add more this way. Give us some like variety. Let's see. Let's see. This goes. This takes a little minute. A little few. Because this thing dries fast. That's the thing about this. The hot glue is that it dries fast, and doing it on parchment paper makes it easier to remove. So I'm just trying to like spread it out, give it like nice like slimy look essentially. Are we good? Are we good? That was so weird. What was the last thing what was the last thing that you guys heard me say? Oh shoot. Well, that's embarrassing. That Wi-Fi really evolving? That's funny. Let's see. What was the last thing you guys heard me say? Uh-oh. Is this still lagging? I hope not. No, on my phone it says that we have full connection. Oh, okay. Now I see that it's lagging. Because of the quality right now. My fault. My fault, pimp. Okay, this McDonald's Wi-Fi is crazy. Alright, let me try something real quick. Okay, how's it looking now? How's it looking now? I think we're good now, right? We back? Okay, we're back. Bro, the Wi-Fi memes is hilarious, bro. Yeah, I'm never gonna live those down, bro. Hey man, that is a staple with the channel. And you guys want me to live stream video games? Yeah, how do you think that's gonna work? Bro, it's just the Wi-Fi bill, bro. It's not the Wi-Fi bill. It's where I live. The connection here fucking sucks. If you think that's bad, imagine talking on the phone and then your phone call randomly just drops. This area is just cursed, bro. Trust me. Crested, I already saw your comment about your Spider-Man figures. Bro said quit quit buying figures and pay. I'm so dead. Favorite SH figure as One Piece figure? Probably Sanji. That's probably the one for me. Okay. My fault. I think. Bro, why does it keep lagging? Wi-Fi is really being a lethal protector. Where do I get my figures? I get them both online and local. Bro, that's actually crazy. I gotta pin that one. That's a good one. That might be the comment of the night. That's a good one. Yeah, you guys have been roasting me with that Temu stuff, bro. You guys have been roasting me pretty good with that Temu stuff. Not even gonna lie. Okay. So right now we're gonna create another effect right here. Essentially just making a bunch of, oh, I need more glue sticks. Wi-Fi from the dollar store? That's crazy. If only you guys knew. Okay. If only you guys knew. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna be doing the same effect that you see here, but just start spreading the glue everywhere, and then just keep adding layers and layers to it. So like the more you can like spread it essentially with the nozzle. Well, that's the way I'm doing it. I don't know if you guys have another way of doing it. Essentially, the more messier it looks and more spread out it looks, to me, it would look better. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think? And on top of that, I can cut off some of the glue with my cutters from my Gundam sets. Because that's what I did for some of these, is that for the excess glue, I just cut them off. But what do you guys think? So I think that should be a crazy, that's like an exaggerated like effect right there. I kind of like the way that it looks. It's, yeah, it is hella exaggerated. Okay. So that one is definitely a little bit more see-through. So let's add a little bit more to it. That's why, again, I recommend if you use regular like glue sticks, it might be better if you use the regular see-through glue and then paint over it. So that way you don't have like see-through, like it being see-through, you know what I mean? Wait. Is it still lagging right now? Because on my screen, it looks fine. But I don't know if you guys... on my screen, it looks fine. I don't know about you guys. Is it still like lagging badly? Is it? No, I think we're good. Belay Z Studio says, hi, I am new. Well, welcome to my many live streams. We do a bunch of things on here. Action figure related. The lag is still there, bro? Oh, boy. Wait, let's see. Damn, am I still lagging? Let's see. Is this shifting? All right, guys, I have a question, right? When it's lagging, it like does it shift between like clear and then like that fuzzy blurry look, or is it just consistently the fuzzy blurry look? You guys gotta let me know. Live stream buying a better router. That's a good one. Okay, so it just looks like it's pixelated the whole time. Okay. Damn. I can what's it called? Start up a new is disappearing like your hairline. All right, bro. All right, I didn't even do nothing. All right, I can either do two things where we can keep shifting back and forth between the between it being clear and it being not clear, or I can restart it and try to do I can like try to restart the stream and hope for the best. At this point, the stream is gonna go 1 frame per second. That's a good one, bro. That's a good one. What do you guys think? Should we? What's it called? Do you guys think that I should restart the stream? Let me know. It's not the router that's the problem. I need you guys to understand it's my area and where I live. Because the amount of times we've had essentially our internet provider come and give us either new routers or quote unquote fix the Wi-Fi, it's not necessarily like the router itself. It's just where I live. You guys gotta understand, like, there's definitely someone in this live stream that knows what I'm talking about. Essentially, my thing is a dead zone, bro. Toy hunt, Wi-Fi hunt. That's a good one, bro. Nah, Dean the Bean. That might be the new comment. That's a good one. Bro said Wi-Fi hunt, bro. I wish I could make like merchandise that says like where's the Wi-Fi. But all right, so this is like the first attempt that we have. So all this like stringy stuff I essentially cut off using my little clippers, but essentially this is what I mean. But like the alien like effects. So like if he ever gets like shot or stabbed, you can just use like sticky tack to put it on the figure, similar to like any of these. So like again, you can put like here, you can put it on the side, or the leg, the back, anywhere. Like again, I made different shapes. You know what I mean? But essentially that's what I'm trying to create here, but with green. I'm low-key thinking that if I do any of these, I'm probably gonna use see-through and just paint over it. Not see-through, yeah, the see-through glue and just paint over it because it's very inconsistent, you know what I mean? I know if I keep adding more glue, it would work, but yeah. I'm trying to think because I think it would probably be better if I did it that way. But what you guys think? Or you guys like the colored glue sticks idea? Okay, let's see, guys. Mountain Wi-Fi. Bro lives in the back rooms. Bro's internet is made in India. That's crazy. Bro bought the router from AliExpress, got a bootleg. That's actually insane. China Wi-Fi? Bro, what are you guys on about? Like, see, Supersonic gets what I'm talking about, bro. It's literally an area thing where you get sticky tack. Bro, I said it several times. Just get it from Amazon. CWFT or CWF Toy says, "Love the channel, love your stop motions." Or he says your stop motion are epic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I much appreciate that. I like good Wi-Fi. Bro, you guys are crazy. Is it still lagging now, or we're doing good? All right, let's see how this one came out. It should be enough time. Maybe not. That's another thing. Make sure to let these like dry or cool off before ripping them off. Let's see. Let's see if it works for me. So this one probably needed more time to cool off, but this is like a splatter essentially. Like I'll get the. Where I just put the other one. Bro, am I smoking right now? Oh, there you go. Okay, there you go. So essentially something like this that I made, but with green. I actually think this one looks more. I actually like this one more because it looks more like goopy and looks more gross. I definitely got to cut out some of the excess glue, but just like imagine like again like bro gets shot from behind in the head, leg. You can use this for anything, or he's like dead and you have like the blood trail right here. That's essentially like the look I'm going for. You know what I mean? Let's see. The Wi-Fi has the hiccups. Bro, you guys are killing me, bro. You guys are killing me. Bro said the Wi-Fi got the hiccups. That might be the comment of the night, bro. Sako the Great says, hey, that looks cool. What are you making? I am making blood effects for my action figures. So I made them in red over here. I'll show you a couple for those who are like popping into the stream. I made these red ones the other day. And obviously this is like regular, supposed to be like regular blood. Now I'm just making them, but in green for like aliens and whatnot. Or anything that has green blood. Yes, this is hot glue. In case for, if you guys missed the beginning, this is parchment paper, a hot glue gun, and hot glue sticks. And that's all you really need. Might as well make a video about this. I did. See, if you paid attention to the channel, you would know that I did. Oh, bro, there's Jar Jar. It's over, guys. Let's see. In Deadpool 2, there was an alien guy who died and had green blood. Let's see. Is your turtle eating your Wi-Fi right now? No, but let me tell you about this damn turtle. Alright, bro, let me tell you some turtle lore. So, my turtle, I swear on everything, my turtle knows when I'm going to record a video, right? And, bro, every time I have to do, like, a dub over a video, record lines, anything that involves like me having to do anything with recording, my turtle knows. So in my turtle's, what's it called, fish tank, I gave him marbles, right, to like move around. Like he plays with his marbles all the time, right? So bro, every time I'm about to record, this fucking guy decides to start moving his marbles around, starts going crazy, bro, like making all types of sounds, and it's loud as hell. So I'm like, good lord. So then I gotta wait for him to stop playing with his marbles, and then I'll go back to start recording, and he just keeps going and going. Legit frustrating, bro. Man, that's why sometimes when I'm like live streaming, if you hear like a weird banging sound in the background, that's the turtle with his marbles. But yeah. I used a hot glue and a paper clip for Carnage. I did a tutorial once a while ago. That was like a couple years ago, maybe like 2022, I think, of doing like the Venom symbiote, like weapons and effects. I did stuff like that. I once made a Spider-Man web with the same technique. I actually have a video on how to make webs. Bro, let me show you actually. Let me show you guys how many Spider-Man webs that I have. So this is a mixture of custom made and from figures. This is like my entire Spider-Man web collection right here. Look at this, bro. Let's see. What's good, Makai Lee? I see you in the chat. So this is all like different Spider-Man webs that I've made, and then obviously webs from like other companies like Mayfex and Hasbro. But I've made so many Spider-Man effects, it's actually insane. Oh man. Let's see what he says. Do you add video in your stop motion, or is it just all picture frame by frame? I don't add. What do you mean by add video? Because I just take all the photos. Let's see what he says. When is the next subscriber showcase? I do not know. I don't know. You guys want me to make Dragon Ball charging effects? I don't know if I can do that. I don't know. I never thought about that. That would probably require a lot of hot glue. Is your turtle Bowser's nephew? That's a good one. How the fuck do you come up with this shit? Do you just wake up yesterday and say I'm gonna make blood out of hot glue? Well, my friend, it's simple. It's called being a creative person. It's simple as that. I just think about, what can I make and what I could do, and then I look it up on YouTube or Google, and I see if other people have tried it out, and I just do it. It's simple as that. Let's see. Let's see. Xavier, my newest video, Spider-Man vs. Scorpion, might be out April 29th or May 2nd. Nice, nice. What's it called? After that one, are you gonna start building, like not building, but start like the Null storyline, the King of Black? Let's see. You need to hot glue your internet till it works. Hey man, the Wi-Fi's been doing pretty good right now. Okay, all right. You guys need to let me live right now. The Wi-Fi's been doing pretty good right now. That is a good one though. English or Spanish? Yes, that's what I'm gonna say. I know we're gonna try to go with this. Ah, damn, I messed it up. Fuck it, we gotta go bald. Let me stop. That's gotta be like one of the funniest like videos on the internet for me. Is that kid crying when he says we gotta go bald? That bro, that scream was like pure terror. That's like a canon event in every like boy's life. Is when your parent decides, you know what? I want my child to be bald, like skinhead bald, regardless if they wanted to or not. That's like a canon event in every man's life. If that hasn't happened to you, then sorry, man, you missed a canon event. You missed a canon event. Guys, I challenged Goji Center. Well, good luck with that. Corey says, do you think Sonic 4 figures are going to be better than the Sonic 3 figures? I think if the budget is there, then yes. If they want to, the figures will be better. And I say budget because that's like apparently an excuse that a lot of these companies are saying now. So, yeah. Fireblade says, Xavier, my Riot custom is almost done. The whole thing is 3D printed. 3D printed? Bro, where'd you get a 3D printed, what's it called? Riot figure. Nice, nice. What's good, Patrick? Do I have a 3D printer? You know the answer to that, bro. You know the answer to that. I went bald once. My classmates called me Krillin. Listen, when I was a kid, for some reason, my parents decided, once in a blue, decided, let me grow out bro's hair and then let it just have it cut completely bald. See, now it doesn't bother me no more because now I realize if I have no hair, I have nothing to worry about. So I go between 3 haircuts, or essentially where I let my hair grow and I just either that, go bald, or I have an in-between. It depends on my mood, essentially. But yeah, it's like being bald as a kid is a canon event, bro. If that hasn't happened to you, then you're not doing it right, man. You're not going through the motion. Let's put this to the side. Let's see. Once some kid tried to roast me and I called him Aang and everyone laughed at him. You see, this right here, guys, this is what you call a liar. This did not happen. Let me tell you what actually happened. Jar Jar was the kid that was bald, and he tried to roast someone, and they called him Aang, and everyone laughed at him. You see, this is what happens when you're trying to be cool, right? So, bro, Uno reverse card the story, but in reality, it actually happened to him. That's what he's really trying to say right here. It is a canon event, bro. I swear to God, it is. Bro said Caillou. Okay. I had a bowl cut when I was 5. Yikes. We've all had that one bad haircut. You know, I'll tell you guys a story, right? It was high school, right? I will tell you guys a story. It's high school. And it was close to picture day. And I was growing out my hair. And my mom decides, you know what? I'm going to ruin this guy's life. So I have curly hair. My mom's bright idea was, nah, your hair's too long. let's cut off the curls and make you just fuck you up. Like, you know that toy from Rugrats, like the toy with the messed up hair, like where it's like patches and stuff. It wasn't that bad, but to me it was that bad. And long story short, I didn't go to picture day because I was pissed because my hair looked terrible. And long story short, I was pissed, bro, pissed. And when my hair grew back, luckily my hair grows back extremely fast. And I mean like extremely fast. Luckily my hair grew back and I was able to do picture day like the last week. But I was just like, bro, that was like, you ever got a haircut that was so bad you cried? That was me. It was, bro. It was like that. It was like that. Let's see. Let's see. So you got the fireplace. Said you got the thing from Coles 3D. Okay. I wonder how that's gonna like function. Does it like fully articulate and it doesn't feel like it's like, well, I guess breaker or anything like that? You says you got a nearby library to borrow the 3D printer, bro. What library you go to that has a 3D printer? Damn. Toho superior, Monsterverse inferior. That's a hot take. What do you guys feel about that? Do you guys think? How do you guys feel about Toho being superior and Monsterverse being inferior? What do you guys, the Godzilla fans, right, in the chat? What do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? Me personally, this is gonna be a hot take. I actually like the modern day Godzilla movies more than I do the original. I know that's a crazy take, but I'm gonna say something that's probably gonna be a real hot take. I might even get like clown for this. A lot. All right. Again, take my word. Not all of them, but a lot of the old Godzilla movies are not that good. I'm sorry, they're just not. And I do like them. You guys gotta understand. I'm not saying that as in like I don't like the movies. You know what I mean? But a lot of them just not that good. I'm sorry. It's how I feel about Friday the 13th. I love the series. I really do. But a lot of the movies fucking suck. Like, it's just how it is, bro. Now, obviously, it's just opinionated. If you like the old movies, good for you. I'm not gonna, like, act like it's complete trash, because it's not. I just feel like the old movies get glazed a little too much. And I'm just like, I don't know, man. The new ones are pretty good. Like, that's just me. I need you guys to understand. I'm not saying that they all the like they're like terrible movies, because again I still like them, but I feel like the new Godzilla movies. That's not including just MonsterVerse, by the way. I'm grouping in like Shin Godzilla and -1 and stuff like that. Like, I would say like the more modern day Godzilla movies. It's obviously there's exceptions like the older ones, because I do like Tokyo SOS. I do like Godzilla versus Megalon, Horror of the Deep, other like stuff like that, or Godzilla versus Gigan. Like, there are obviously like the exceptions. Even I would even say Raids Again is pretty good, but I feel like a lot of the older movies get glazed. I'm just like, they're not all that. They're not all that. All right, let's see what you guys say. What is the coolest thing you made out of cardboard? Um, hmm. My Venom accessories, the symbiote accessories I did. Some of them were made out of cardboard. Is that the Marvel Select Venom? That is the Mayfix Venom. Bro is crashing out on his childhood haircuts. Meanwhile, he's unk status and looks like Mr. Clean. This guy over here, bro. This guy. Aren't you the same guy that gets sensitive when I curse? What if I just start cursing right now and blow up your phone? Yeah. How about I just say a bunch of curse words so your mom can hear it and then take the phone away from you? How about we do that? Hold on, let me stop. Fireblade says, I gotta tell you, it was an absolute pain to send the file to the library. and make them 3D printed. Bro, I never heard of a library that has that. I gotta look into that. What is your favorite Spider-Man? Favorite actor, Tobey Maguire. Favorite Spider-Man suit, Feature Foundation or the black symbiote suit. Let's see. The coolest thing I made of cardboard is my home. That is crazy. Hey, Unraveled, what's your favorite Godzilla figure? That's a great question. Let's see. Let me look real quick. My favorite Godzilla figure. Uh, hmm. I know Patrick won't like this. I really do like the Hyatt Toys Godzilla figures. I really like those. But if it's not that, I have a San Diego Comic-Con Godzilla figure. I think it's San Diego Comic-Con. It's like a see-through blue color, like translucent. I really like that one. My Mecha Godzilla from the Monsterverse, I really, really like. And you know what? I'll show you one of them. I think this is the best Godzilla figure of all time, in my opinion. I'll show you right now. If it's not the Hyatt Toys, I think this is the best Godzilla figure. This figure is pretty much a masterpiece. I don't know what this figure. I mean, it could have came with a heat beam. That's definitely something. But in my opinion, this figure is a masterpiece. That is the SH Monster Arts one. That figure is too good, bro. It's too good. Usually, most SH Monster Arts have of Godzilla always have flaws. Like, it's just a canon event. But for some reason, that one to me is just perfect. It's just so good. Jar Jar says, please tell me what's a 3D print. I would say 3D prints a book that teaches you spelling, grammar. Actually, 3D print a dictionary. I think that's what you need. In your opinion, if Jack Pacific lost the Sonic license, which company do you think will get the Sonic license? Hear me out. I know a lot of people will say Jazzwares. I think Jada Toys. Jada Toys would cook, bro, with Sonic. What's your favorite anime SHF? Probably Broly from Dragon Ball. If I got a parcel, I guess like a box, of every single Mayflex figure and SHF figure to exist, show up at your door. I want to hear the 5 words you would say. I don't think I would say anything. I think I would look around to see if there's any cameras or this is a trap. I think that's what I would do. I would check to see if this is a trap. Like, someone's gonna, like, come out the corner and, like, either rob me or, like, there'll be cameras everywhere. Because, like, that's a little too suspicious that all these figures are here. Okay, this one needs to dry a little bit more. But I think I would look around. You like Heisei Godzilla? I do. Hey, Unravel, do you have any kids or a wife? No kids for me. That's not happening. No, that's not happening. What is your favorite Dragon Ball figure? If you're talking about specifically Dragon Ball, like the series, I mean Kid Goku. But if you're talking about like Dragon Ball as like a whole, including like all the series, I'll say Broly, Dragon Ball Z Broly, Legendary Super Saiyan Goku, Orange Piccolo. I really like my 1.0 Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And besides that, 1.0 TN. Fireblade says, Xavier. Wait. What just happened to my stream? Wait. Bro, my stream is... Oh, no, we're back. Okay. Xavier, go to your nearby public library and accidentally have a 3D printer, because that's what I did. I mean, I can check some libraries, but I don't know if they're gonna have a 3D printer. Well, maybe that's like the new standard now. I haven't been to a public library since I was in like middle school. No, actually freshman year of high school. Yeah. Heisei Edit says I might make a stop motion for a talent show. Okay. What's it called? What talent show you're entering? Patrick says he thinks that the MonsterVerse has been getting worse with every movie. I don't know. I think they're getting better. I think they're actually getting better. Crusted says, I know Xavier's favorite thing made of cardboard. It's his internet box from AliExpress. That's a good one. Bro's glazing the figure. Bro, let me talk about... Bro. Let me talk to you guys about something, bro. God forbid I say anything positive about something, and you guys hit me with the bro's glazing. Oh my god, here comes the glaze. Yo, it has to be... I feel like you guys, like, purposely do this, because I can be like, oh, I really like this Venom figure. I like the blue highlights. I love the accessories. I love how it captures the design. And I'll just get comments of, bro's glazing it. Oh my god, here we go. Motherfucker glazing it. It's like, bro, everything I do that's positive is glazing. Like, is this like the new thing with like the modern day like generation of just like everything is glazing? God forbid. Do you want me to just be like, this shit fucking sucks? Like, bro. Yo, you guys be killing me. You guys be killing me. What's your favorite SH figure? It's anime? I guess you meant like, anime figure. Broly. Bro, is my thing like lagging? Yeah, it is lagging. It's lagging hard, right? Well, not the stream, but my chat. Wait, Patrick, where's your comment? Let's see. He says, do you really think I hate Haya? I wouldn't say you hate it, but you definitely don't like it as much as others. And that's, again, that's fine. You know what I mean? Again, like, it's all opinionated. Bro, yeah. Okay, we're back. My stream just had, like, a little seizure. If SH Figuarts got the Sonic license, do you think it would be good? I would say so. Jar Jar says, what's that? What's a library? Yeah, you wouldn't know because you can't read. But, Alright, let me stop. Let me stop bullying him, bro. Let me stop bullying him for you guys think it's serious. Let's see. Unravel, what's your favorite Godzilla design? Final Wars. I would say my favorite Godzilla design is the legendary, the legendary MonsterVerse Godzilla. Final Wars Godzilla. The Godzilla from Godzilla vs. Gigan. That one is up there. Let's see. There's probably another one. I really like the one where it was Godzilla versus Ghidorah and Mothra. Like when Godzilla was like evil, essentially. I really like that one. He looked crazy. And then after that, Burning Godzilla was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. The original Burning Godzilla. Burning Godzilla. Top tier glaze, bro. It's crazy. Timu glaze, bro. You guys with the Timo shit is actually like... Bro, I'm not gonna lie. The comments... Bro, I see the comments. They're funny. I'm not gonna lie. All I'm saying is... For you guys, the Temu nightmare ends tomorrow, okay? The last video for Temu will be... And then after that, there will be no more Temu. Because God forbid a motherfucker gets a sponsor and I get clowned upon. But it's all good, though. It's all good. At least you guys are funny with it. You know what I mean? I'll give you guys that one. Let's see. Is that Predator in the middle? Yeah, that's P. Diddy in the middle. Let's see. Bro's glazing again. Yo, what's good, Goji Jojo? What is up? Would you rather have a Xenomorph head or a Phineas and Ferb head from Phineas and Ferb? Probably Phineas and Ferb. Like Phineas, I'll say that, because the Xenomorph head is crazy, bro. I've met people, I swear on everyone's soul but mine, I have met people with head shapes like this. Like, I went to school with this one guy, I'm not going to say his name. They used to call him Third Form Frieza because his head looked exactly like this. It was, bro, you know, like what KSI looks like how KSI's like head is shaped? That's what it looked like. It was insane. Like, bro. Did you buy the figures from Temu? Nah, I got this from Best Buy, this from Target, and this from a store in New York that I'm gonna keep secret because I can't give away all my secrets. I can't. If you get a raid sponsor, bro, when I tell you I want a raid sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends sponsor, bro, I want one. Years ago, actually, I actually emailed them to try to get a sponsor, and they never responded. But look, man, hopefully one day I can get that. Hopefully one day I can get that sponsor, bro. Hopefully, bro. I wish I had a Raid Shadow Legends sponsor, bro. I wish. That would make my day. Let's see. Xavier, read my last comment. Let's see. Yeah, bro, I saw you said about the public library. To actually have a 3D printer. I already read that one. IDK says, bro's talking about other people with big head. Meanwhile, his head shines harder than the moon. It's shining brighter. And on top of that, bro, I literally have a full set of hair. How the hell are you guys still hitting me with bald jokes when I have a full set of hair? Go back to the last live stream, bro. Ghosted by Raid is crazy. Bro, tell me about it. Well, that was like, when did I email them? I think it was either late 2019 or 2020. That's when I emailed them, but they never responded. I mean, I emailed a bunch of places, bro. IDK says you're glazing Raid. Oh, bro. You people. Bro, you people with the glaze. Let's see. Not gonna lie, I hate how much the Super Saiyan 4 Goku Dynamite is. Yeah, it's getting ridiculous, bro. It's getting ridiculous. It's just like, the mod is just how expensive toys are today. It is ridiculous. It is. Bro says, personally, if I ever make blood effects, I'm using my real blood. That's crazy. That's actually insane. That's actually insane. Wait, what was Patrick's last comment? He says, bro, I love that you enjoy higher Godzilla figures. They're good figures and relatively good for the price. I haven't been enjoying animating. So you've been animating with them. No, I get that because like I've animated with figures that I like, but they just don't translate well to stop motion. I've had so many figures like that, bro. And there's figures that I don't even like care that much for, and they're pretty good to film with. Also, if you guys are wondering, this is another blood that you can use for your figures. I've used this only a slight bit of only, as you can see, it's only used a little bit. I've only used this a little bit. Me personally, when I've used it, they don't stain my figures. But I can't speak for everyone. So if you buy this and it stains your figures, that's not my fault. But when I've used it, it has not stained my figures. So letting you know now, if you want to know about like blood to use for your figures, this is it right here. But yeah, in case you guys are wondering. Let's see. What did I make these out of? This is all hot glue. All you need is a hot glue gun, a sheet of parchment paper, and hot glue sticks. If you don't have the colored ones, you can just use the regular like see-through clear hot glue and then paint over it. But yeah. Someone needs to sculpt an Xavier/Unraveled Pictures action figure with Mafex articulation because I want to get it only because I want to bully Unraveled. Bruh. Nah, they made figures of me before. It's called Ant-Man. I think if you get that, it would work. Ha, bro got timed out. Oh, bro, you know what's crazy? When you got timed out, I didn't even see what you wrote. But it's alright, though. Yeah, bro, $80 for the small... That's one thing about SHF. I love SHF. It's my favorite toy company of all time. But the problem is that sometimes it's hard to justify some of their prices. I would rather justify SHF more than I would ever do Hasbro, because Hasbro fucking sucks. But at least with SHF, it's still an import at the end of the day, and it's good. But $80 for a figure like the size of Jar Jar, like right here, is crazy. Like, yeah, man. That blood will go hard with Invincible figures. I don't know if you're talking about the liquid one or the practical effects. So here's the thing, guys. I thought about doing an Invincible stop motion. But let me tell you why it's probably not going to happen. I genuinely considered it. I even wrote out like an episode and all. The reason why is because I spent way too much time way too much time and way too much money making those figures, and I realized how sensitive the figures are, like with the suits. And I'm not gonna ruin my toys, bro. I spent again way too much time and money. If they ever come out with like actual like invincible figures like Jada Toys, then yeah, I'll use those. But my customs is just not gonna happen. Like I just can't do that, bro. I'm not gonna do all that just for it to get ripped and beat up. Let's see. What the plastic says, I just got my first import. It was the Figuarts Deku. Nice. I have that figure. Bro, why does my live stream keep doing this? I would never find the lowest born Saiyan. The SH Figuarts. Bro, I just saw recently that it came out. I didn't even know that it came out already. Alright, we're gonna do one more effect and then we're gonna skedaddle. I just saw that it came out. I didn't even know that it was out already. Let's see. Okay, I need to put it on a glue stick. Okay, there you go. But yeah, that one is that figure. It'll pop up, bro. You gotta give it some time. I know it's coming out like Walmarts and stuff, bro. Walmarts and Targets, I mean. Oh, this one's gonna be nice. I already see this one. Okay. So just add some lines. Gotta make this. There you go. There we go. What's it say? I'm still looking for the Minecraft Steve figure. It took me a minute, bro. It took me a minute to find him. Bro said skedaddle in the big 25. Bruh. What can I say that's good enough for you, bro? Like, it seems like anything I say and do, bro, IDK is on me. What's good? E-Animations, Kingzilla. Bro, Kingzilla, where have you been, bro? Where have you been? Jar Jar says dragging the ball joke. That's hella ironic coming from you. That's actually crazy. Bro said he's dragging it. That's literally you, bro. Bro, there's times where like I'll be on Instagram and I get a message and I look and it's Jar Jar and it's like, you know what you look like? You look like, and then insert a character that doesn't look like me. And then he'd be like, you know what else, bro? You look like the type to eat hot Cheetos. I'm like, first of all, that's racist. Second of all, of course, like, all right. And then bro would hit me up and be like, yo, do you have this figure? Knowing damn well that I have the figure. And I'm just like, all right, bro. Like, okay. Or bro would hit me up and be like, yo, can you answer this question? And it's like the most simple Google search question you could ever imagine. Bro said stop hating on me. Bro, that's literally... You know what, bro? You guys got it. You guys got it. You guys got it. Let's see. What is your favorite Minecraft movie quote? I don't know, but there was some jokes in the movie I thought that was pretty funny. I don't know. What was the one? I thought the scene... I know this isn't a quote, but this is a specific scene. There was the scene where they were flying. They had like the Electra, or whatever it's called, the Electra, and they were using the wings. And they were gonna Jack Black and Jason Momoa had to like fold. I don't want to say what technique they were using because there's kids here, but they were doing a certain technique, and they had to go through like the hole that was in the mountain. And I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah. Let's see. Crusted says, read his last comment. He says, you know what's good about those streams? Actually, good idea. Because instead of buying... Yeah, bro, what's it called? I know there are accessory packs for like blood and stuff, but some of these places, bro, be gouging when it comes to these prices. I just can't. Patrick says there'll never be another YouTuber like you, and that's why you're my favorite YouTuber. Man, Patrick, let me tell you, bro. Stuff like that means a lot to me. Let me tell you guys. See, it's gonna sound corny, because like, alright, when I do these live streams, this is when I'm not doing like my corny YouTube voice and YouTube character for my like YouTube videos. So this is like where you get like the authentic version of me. It does mean a lot to me when you guys tell me that like, hey, I like your videos, I like your customs. What else is there? Like you're my favorite YouTuber. Because bro, when I tell you guys, like like, bro, I was like, my channel was struggling around 2018, 2019. Well, actually, no, it was mainly like, no. 19 actually picked up. But like 2017 and 18, bro, I was struggling. Like, struggling to get any views, any subscribers, bro. Like, it was bad. And for me to like get to where I'm at now means a lot to me. But God forbid I get a sponsor, because then you guys fucking chew me out. But you know what I mean? Nah, I know what you're saying. But oh shoot, it's lagging again. Is it lagging? Okay, no, it's not. We're good. Quick question: when you went to the Tamashii Nation store, how much was every figure when you said retail price, like 35? What I mean by retail price, what it means is, if a figure costs $80, right? Like, let's say SH Figure Arts or Tamashii Nations announce that it's $80. Then if you go to the store, it, compared to like, let's say you go on like any other like website, like Entertainment Earth, instead of it being 80, it'll be 95. That's what I mean by retail. So however the original price was, or whatever the original price was, it will be that price when you go to the Tamashii Nation store. So if a best selection figure is $35, it will be $35 there. That's what I mean. E Animation says, you see the new Marvel Legends Punisher from Daredevil Born Again. I did. I don't think I'm gonna get those. I don't know, bro. Like, the thing with the Marvel Legends, bro, I canceled a lot of my pre-orders. I just can't support Hasbro anymore. And look, if you guys want to buy Marvel Legends, you know what I mean? Do you? Like, I'm not gonna tell you guys don't buy or don't enjoy what you like. You know what I mean? But for me personally, I just, as a collector and who has like so many figures and whatnot, I feel like Hasbro is just one of the laziest toy companies, and it just feels like they don't want to like put effort into their stuff anymore. And then when they do put effort, it's bare minimum effort, and they want to like trick people into thinking that like, hey guys, look what we did, it's awesome, right? And it's just like, no, you just did the bare minimum. Like, essentially they're doing what's expected of them, and then bragging as if they're doing something innovative. You know what I mean? And I just can't support Hasbro anymore. Like look at the Maximum Series figures, for example. That shit is a joke. Like, the Maximum Series figures are legit a fucking joke. Like, let me break this down real quick before I go. So, okay, let me tell you guys something. Let me show you guys. I'll give you guys a good example, right? I'll give you guys a good example right here. Okay. This figure right here, right? Let's say this was the Maximum Series Spider-Man. They would brag about this being fully, like, oh, newly designed, new articulation, nothing's reused. By the way, that's a lie, because everything is reused. But maybe the body itself is not reused. But what do you think about the hands, bro? They already had that shit done. But that's besides the point. The thing about it is, right, they will brag about this Spider-Man figure, right? Oh, it's brand new. It's like the next, like, big engineering, even though the figure can't do a split and it's the same articulation as the Renew Your Vows. But that's a whole other story. If this figure, right, if this was the Maximum Series figure, if this figure was truly one of one and brand new sculpt, why wouldn't it have the sculpted lines? Because let me put you guys on game real quick. If you guys been collecting Marvel Legends as long as I have, you would know that the MCU Spider-Man figures have sculpted lines. I'll give you an example. Now, I know this isn't Tom Holland, but you guys will see what I'm saying in a second. Right here, right? Tobey Maguire. This figure has sculpted lines, correct? Which means that if you were to use this body mold on another figure, it's going to have the sculpted webs and it's going to look weird, correct? So if the Maximum Series Spider-Man was truly one of one, why wouldn't it have sculpted webs? Which means that they would have to paint the webs, which is something that they refuse to do for some reason. But if it was, again, a one of one and specific for Spider-Man, they would have sculpted webs. What I'm trying to get at is that that Spider-Man figure will be reused. They're trying to trick you guys into thinking that it's only going to be for Spider-Man. It's not. And also, when a figure has... All right, look. You see right here how this, like, the wrist area can't rotate. It's a solid piece. They purposely did that so that way they can swap out those wrist pieces for other characters when they reuse that body mold. I'm telling you guys right now, legit, mark my fucking words, bro. Mark my words, they're going to do everything that I said. This is an example of them using a one-of-one scope. They're only going to use this for Tobey Maguire. They're not going to use it for anything else. But that Maximum Spider-Man figure, they will reuse again. It's not truly a unique sculpt if you're going to reuse it. You know what I'm trying to say here? Like, it's like they're just playing with you guys into tricking you guys into thinking that it's brand new. Stay woke. But yeah, that's my TED talk with Hasbro. It's funny because I do plan on selling most of my Marvel Legends too, but we'll get there. Like, for example, look at this Shocker, right? Like, you see how there's sculpted lines? This body mold's meant for Shocker. You're not gonna see this anywhere else unless there's a character with a similar design. That's a unique sculpt. This won't be used again unless it's Shocker. But notice how the Spider-Man figure didn't have sculpted lines on it. It has painted lines, which means that they're gonna use it again for someone else. I'm telling you guys, I know how this works. I know how this works. Like, I'm telling you right now. But, yes. And then with Maximum Hulk, it's just a fucking joke. Like, alright, one more. Because I love to shit on Hasbro. Alright, one more rant, and then I'm gonna end this stream. Oh, I love slandering Hasbro. You guys would never see me more passionate unless I'm slandering Hasbro and improving the bullshit that they say. Bro. This is the fucking Maximum Series Hulk figure right here. The only thing that they did different was give this motherfucker toe articulation and butterfly joints. That's it. Let me tell you something. The butterfly joints are already here. That's how this works, right? They're so lazy and refuse to make an upper body so this can move forward, right? Because look, they already have it to where it can move back. But they're too lazy to do the same thing here, but for over here. So they're going to take the torso and make it like a squishy material. And that's just like, look, it is a little bit smart, I get it, but at the same time, you're just lazy. You know what I mean? That's what it is at the end of the day. And put this into perspective, right? Put this into perspective. I'm going to show you guys something real quick. I have this figure right here. This one right here, this Bruce Banner. This came in a 2-pack for $64, right? Maximum Series Hulk is $60. So essentially, you don't get Bruce Banner. And this figure comes with was 2 sets of hands and 2 heads. Maximum Hulk comes with an extra set of hands, an extra head sculpt. So 3 heads, 3 hands, a little tiny missile, and what? Effects that look like this? Effects that I do with my hot glue? And that's $60. So you're telling me I'm essentially paying damn near the same price for one more additional accessory and I don't get Bruce Banner. I'm telling you guys, like, I need you guys to understand that these companies are robbing you, mainly specifically Hasbro, and it's just embarrassing, bro. It's truly embarrassing. But hey, man, toe articulation, don't forget that. That's innovative for Hasbro. Butterfly joints, don't forget. You know what else has butterfly joints and toe articulation? Let me put you guys on game real quick. You know what else has butterfly joints and toe articulation? This right here. Yeah, you see that right there? Butterfly joints, right? And, oh, look at that, the toes. Oh my God. Was anyone bragging about that when this figure came out? No. No. But when Hasbro does it, notice how it's all of a sudden innovative and we're listening to the fans and blah, 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 blah. Hasbro's a fucking joke, bro. I'm just trying to put you guys on notice. If you guys want to talk about me selling out to companies, if there's one company, actually there's 2 companies that I'll never sell out to. Super 7 and Hasbro. And that is my TED Talk for today. I hope you guys enjoyed my rant because Hasbro's a joke. But look, all seriousness, guys, all seriousness, right? If you guys like collecting them, do you? You know what I mean? I have Marvel Legends that are good. I have Marvel Legends that fucking suck. At the end of the day, collect what you want to collect, right? I'm just not gonna buy them no more because I refuse to support a company that doesn't try and that is just fucking lazy. Especially when you have alternatives out there that are so much better. Yeah, so like I just can't do it. And then Hasbro just, again, a lot of stuff that I'm saying, this is stuff that Hasbro themselves say as well. I don't know if you guys watch their live streams of their little like corporate shill, like three guys at every live stream that Hasbro does. I wish I can talk to them, bro. Like all these influencers that like have their little Zoom call meetings with them and glaze them and like, oh guys, watch this. I'm gonna put them on the spot and then ask the most basic question like, guys, so my fans want to know, why does the Hulk figure have a reused body? And then they want to brag about, you see, guys, I wasn't glazing Hasbro, even though they do all the time. But hey, man, that's just me. Hasbro would hate to see me coming. That's all I'm saying. But hey, man, that's just me though. And on that note, I think that'd be a good time to end the stream. You guys just saw my Hasbro hate come out. Yeah, the Kermit voice. Yeah, bro. I don't know if you guys knew I could do the Kermit voice. But yeah. So it's just like I just can't stand Hasbro and people who meat ride them. But look, guys, at the end of the day, if you collect Hasbro, Marvel Legends, or Transformers or Star Wars, do you? You know what I mean? I'm not trying to say this to what's it called? Like put you down, like as an individual. I'm trying to put down the company, you know what I mean? Cause like I have some legends, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna act like I don't. But it just comes to a point where I just get fed up with the company. And yeah. You guys like that Kermit voice, bro? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know you guys would like really like that voice, bro. Don't use Temu Wi-Fi next stream? That's crazy. Bro, you guys are saying the Hasbro Ninja's gonna get me? Yo, that's funny. Oh, you guys are hilarious. All right, guys. You know what? I'll do my. All right. I'll do my outro in the Kermit voice for you guys. All right, wait. Let me get some water. Oh, Gojira, bro. Gojira 54. Bro, my fault, bro. I didn't see in the chat. He says, "What's up, on Rev? I'm making a custom Part 9 Jason figure." Bro, when you post that, tag me in it. I gotta see that. Bro, Temu sponsored with a Kermit voice? Nah, that's actually I'm not gonna lie. That's the new comment, bro. How do I? Yeah, he won. He won last second. He won. All right, guys. Crust says I'm gonna tag you. I'm gonna make a short of Xavier versus Hasbro. Bro, please tag me in that. All right, guys. Alright guys, you know the deal. Thank you guys so much for watching the live stream and watching my videos and supporting me. It means a lot to your boy, you know. Follow me on Instagram at UnraveledPicturesTM. What else is there? I hope you guys, you know, learned a thing or two about making the hot glue, the accessories right here. If you guys didn't know, I have a video talking about it, so make sure to check that out. What else is there? Damn, what else is there? Alright guys, make sure to like this live stream, comment if you haven't already. Yo, we got 79 likes. Yo, that's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. We're close to 100. What else is there? My last Temu video will be out tomorrow, so that way there's gonna be no more Temu, I promise, guys. What else is there? Yeah, I got a bunch of shorts coming out this week. So I'll see you guys very soon. Alright, I'll see you guys. Thank you guys for showing up. You guys are awesome.